impressive so far, and it will be that Aphelios locked in to play that defensive role.
It's a little bit of a funky one though, because you're kind of playing a lot of, hey, we want to go for dive with the lead.
Really focusing on the lanes in the very early stages of the game. CTBC charging forwards, goes for beer. They know there's no flash available, and so it becomes a free kill. Gemini, I think, but BJ now stuck in the pit. Gemini moving around, just hiding behind the Drake here. BJ is going to be better at smiting than what you'd expect from Gemini, just with the fact he is that lead in. With beer in the area, Gemini. This might just be a 5v5 we've got on our hands, Dagda, as BJ comboed up, Herald taken. And CTBC, unfortunately, on the wrong side of the play, punted back by Beer, but...
I like it from Rest, though. It's like, hey, my flash is super valuable if we are playing for this dragon. As BJ, no!
He's pulled in, he's CC'd up, there's no way out of that one.
BJ before they have to go for that dragon.
Glory trying to all in onto Jimmy in here.
BJ is here on bot side, has flash and kick, so maybe they can make something happen.
Gemini goes slightly sideways on that one. It's a great little combo, though. Gemini...
That's damage. Yeah, it's doing work.
Yeah, gonna be knocked back here, and actually a bit more of a combo as they get the ultimate onto Artemis instead. Shun dives on forward and rends him to pieces. CTBC, the target is Beer. He runs out of ultimate and runs out alive. Two more.
The fact he actually gets that damage out of Sparta in the top lane means that you can't really compete, and Sparta's now gonna die.
No, that's not the place you want to be. Another kill. Gemini taking that one. I feel like to walk into that river right there as the Herald is taken. That's now in the pocket.
They hit to 3 items, which you're just so far away from that. Whereas on the opposite side, Jimmy is already powering through his first item. He's got a bit of skills for himself, so he's able to work towards that second one, which I imagine is going to be the Shadow Flame. And then a CFO, you're good to party. Whereas for Team Wales, I think your pick comp of working between BJ and Glory just hasn't really come to fruition.
We're seeing a lot of Alistair value against these Heralds today, but they won't have the damage to actually finish it off.
They get the pick onto BJ before they get to the objective. They're looking for, actually it's going to be a Void Staff coming through for Jimmy. And yeah, though.
We watched that ward get placed down. CTBC, I think, was already shopping at that point, but it doesn't matter.
It gets ported down. It's going to be real close, though. Real close to get CTBC.
Later on in the game, BJ moving in to try and clear the wave. I'm not sure that was necessary. Comboed up, he will escape with his life though. CTBC could be in trouble, but the face call once again. Beer on the front line. BJ jumps in for the kick onto Shun. It's gorgeous from the jungler. CTBC with a stun, but Glory's here to clean up. Gemini walking away as Rest tries to get Glory away from the rest of his squad. CFO
like that, they've come alive. They'll get the mid lane turret. And I thought that this was going to be a very different conversation. I might just hold on, but...
Glory's on the flank here. No, you don't have a second Dagda, but CTBC does. He's found multiple seconds onto Glory. What an engage from the support. And now Beer left to the wolves as he'll be rendered to pieces. Shun with a double kill. That might just open up the barrier, but CTBC's gone too deep this time. Rest with a triple. No, the shockwave! What a combo! CFO! Just when a play goes positively for Team Wales and there's a little bit of hope back for the VCS, CFO, they slam the clam shut, as it were, and they take themselves a Baron here. They take themselves...
Nice, nice. Oh my God, oh my Jesus!
CFC won that was so funny. That was amazing. But CFO, I mean, amazing
fight. They know that Beer's going to go down. He's already setting up for the following play as well. Ultimate in underneath the tower. That'll be the mid lane inhibitor tower gone.
Yeah, just creates a bit of a frozen field to get Team Wales away from everything, but doesn't mean you have to be a little bit careful. Like Rest now, popping Meganar means that you've kind of got this timing window to get mid tower, back away, and wait until the ultimates are up and available again.
Trying to pressure on to the second inhib in this bottom side. Team Wales not giving it up without a fight with Jimmy, and great little flash, and the combo to follow it up. Shockwave is there. It's 1-for-1 so far though. They might have gone too deep for this one. Shun still going strong. BJ finds him, kicks him into the play. The Gnar against the wall. It's got to be, I mean, there's no damage left. CFO, they've got to just flee this one. Surely a Sparta kicks someone out. Artemis is still alive. CFO, you've got to flee the play. Beer gets the engage, but who needs damage? I guess they're still somehow winning. Rest having no time for sleep. He takes over, and the Oysters rise into the sky.
The mini Gnar to get the damage, to get the procs that he needed to chase down and pick off the remaining members. It may be rest, but he's putting the rest of Wales to rest in this one.
That's a lot of rest in one sentence.
Yeah, I need to rest that
CFO though. Oh God. I'm usually the one doing that. I'm usually the one making you through. CFO though, phenomenal.
Into the, yeah, I think this is a really strong pick into the Kazante, and something that did receive some nerfs in the jungle and kind of hit the Gwen a little bit in like lane Gwen. When I was able to miss with the second attempt anyway. Rest now. Still underneath tower. I don't think you can dive this. Safeguard are going to make this difficult.
Oh boy, they're going to go for it. Rest taken down and they make it look easy. First Sparta versus the world. Sparta literally 1 versus 300 at this point, but no, he's not because he pulls him over the wall himself. And now the hook finally comes into the play. Rest low on HP and the needlework gaining up, but he's 1-for-1 now. Gemini wants to chase on to Sparta, the Q3, but Sparta, he's on Kazante and he's looking terrified. The charm comes in from Jimmy and Shaq. Can I 1v1 this? Yeah, the 2 kills on the Jarvan, the 2 kills on the Blitzcrank, not quite even when it comes to Kazante getting a bit of an advantage in that top lane. He's not ahead in terms of kills, but in terms of CS, in terms of just presence there, I say that though, we've got the ults coming out on both sides, pulled over to BJ, beautifully done by Sparta.
Over towards a different style of build, but Rest.
Oh, Sparta's going for it again, the same wall, the same play, but this time does not have the damage to finish the job off. Rest will walk away with his life, the needlework, getting him a bit of sustain, but Sparta doesn't feel like he's done just yet. Might go underneath the tower here. Rest, he's all out of cooldowns, he's all out of needles, and Sparta wants to go for it. The Q3 goes wide, and I think that's enough to push him away.
Just the bot lane turret. And I love the way Team Wales are playing this. They have Sparta with complete control on top side. They know that the best way for them to win out this game is done.
Glory's been spotted, he's been pulled in, he's been silenced, he's been kicked back, he's been queued, he's pop blossomed, and he's... Oh no, the turn on the W by the skin of his teeth.
Still though, Team Wales in the mid lane, they're going to be able to get 2 towers off the back of CFO trying to make that
point for that Chemtech Soul.
Yeah, I mean, Chemtech Drake isn't the strongest, but still, Team Wales are going to be pretty happy with this. And at this stage, you get in there where the rest of the team are trying to make a play on the top side. It's these like little moments where maybe if CFO spot Glory, like resetting on a ward or anything, they can actually look for a pick. It's very hard to do in the moment because you have no idea where Glory is. But if they actually get into a desperate enough position where they just pull the trigger, like now.
Some of the threat from Jimmian, from Rest in these team fights. And speaking of Jimmian, he's under threat here. Ult for ult between the jungle and mid laner. As Sparta looks for a little bit more. Shun forced to cleanse here as B looks for the engage on Xiaoxi. A pick with a kill to Artemis. Baron from CFO either. The rest of the team can deal with this trade.
And then the entire time again, Glory's just picking up.
I want to play a game with you, though, Dagda. Not in a Jigsaw kind of way, in a Sparta kind of way. Rest taken down. Oh, but the Zhonya's actually buys a lot of time. And BJ forced to flash away. Rest still surviving with the needlework. Somehow will be finished off as he dashes away. The Q3 goes wide. And in the meantime, BJ's gone down. How the hell have CFO won this? And Glory's pulled in. Turns gold and keeps himself alive. Xiaoxi now in trouble instead. They've bitten off more than they could chew, and it's Xiaoxi that's chewed up instead.
Just about able to get that bone back around. The Zhonya's coming in clutch, but CFO are not out of it yet. Gemini.
Oh, he missed the Krug. He's onto the Baron, and the Baron! Rest versus the world here. Doesn't have needlework available either. It's a valiant attempt at actually the claw just moved like an inch to finish it off. Glory, Pop Blossom comes on out. The charm does land though, and that's the damage they needed. Glory down, a pick for CFO, but Shun's gone too deep and instantly answered. Rest has to carry this fight, but just doesn't have the damage. And in the meantime, Gemini stuck underneath the tower.
2 members of Team Wales, and now Artemis stepping forward. The tower is not long.
The game I wanted to play was how many Barons did it take for Team Wales to end the game. I think it might just be 1 in this one, Dagda, because they are on a rampage. They are anywhere near. Do not start the objective. Only do it when you have sole presence in the area. It's just not worth it. And in fact, for the time being, they're using the rest of this Red Bull Baron power play. 4,000 gold up off the back of it so far. And looking for the bottom lane. Glory's pretending to be a minion. They might just get away with something cheeky here. He's sort of stunned to the side. He's not actually autoing right now as he moves up with the wave. Xiaoxi in trouble, but finds a hook actually onto Sparta. They don't have much follow-up though, and Xiaoxi's just the one to go down instead. Who needs Elder Dragon? They'll just throw their wallets at Team Wales. It's a Pop Blossom onto 1. It's 3 kills overall. It's a great little flash knockup from BJ as well. Jimmy just doesn't have the damage and Team Wales, they take us to 3 and they show us why time and time again they will not be disrespected, they will not be underestimated, and they will show what the first game. He's not going to lock it in. Goes for the Aatrox in the end. Kind of funny to see the Vi locked in here for Gemini as well when they banned the Ahri and the Talia, which are like the 2 classic combos with the Vi.
Yeah, I mean, especially having
Top
that
side of the lane, Shalcy on the bottom side of the lane. Flash immediately, but it's followed by 19 flashes on the other side. Gemini!
flash onto Glory, have the follow-up coming through from Jimmy, and you've got a nice little setup there. We can try and continue to punish Glory in that mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, the fact
Might be correct.
it's good hook. Here trying to block for his support as the feathers come back in, but Shalcy's gone already. It's a kill going over.
Priority here. Artemis is going to be here quick. BJ has level 6, trying to see if he can set this one up.
Jimmy is still in the mid lane as Shalcy flashes out and then jumps back into the Cataclysm, but he's low on HP himself. That's BJ down. Shalcy traded. His Beer in the middle of everyone, but everybody stacking up. Shun's finally arrived, but it's too little too late. Gemini's gone down already, and Sparta happy to tank up for his team. The Aatrox charging forwards, but Shun in the meantime is getting damaged down, and Jimmy protects his top. Secure themselves their first Drake of the game. Will be a Cloud taken here, which means Soul is
Iron
open.
Spike whip already completed. Oh, hang on.
Oh, big combo down in the bottom side. The root comes in, and it's, I mean,
This throws up in the air, and Jarvan kind of just looks as the Xayah leaves off into the heavens, and then this wall. But it means that Shalcy and Jimmy can't really play into position, so Team Wales start to push forward and are kind of keeping a lot of these guys at bay.
Hook in onto Shouz here. They're trying to get the rel, and he doesn't get anything off before he goes down. Lot of feathers down, but the shockwave! That's the combo we're talking about. Jimmy in with the wall, though, can kind of carry this fight. Gemini trying to move in, and Sparta's taken down, and Jimmy outplays everyone. It's beautiful on the Azir. The soldiers doing the work as Gemini looks for a little bit more. Oh, he gets it, the final punch, the power.
The Leandri's Anguish already completed. He's going to be very quickly working up towards that Nashor's Tooth as well. It's going to mean he's an absolute to get away from the knockup, but Jimmy now!
Oh, gets a knockback onto BJ and dodges the shockwave. Jimmy, he's on another level today. BJ has to go underneath the tower. He's so low at this point. Jimmy, does he have the damage to finish off the job and the Q cooldown? Like they're getting better on the team, and ultimately, this is still a very even game. They're still on the cusp of making it to that qualifying map right now, and the CFO know it. They'd love to get themselves onto Soul Point, but Shalcy finds a way in, finds great damage. Pierre forced out of the fight already. Artemis has to ult defensively, but chased across the map here. Problem is they don't have the damage to follow it up. It's 1-for-1 so far.
Flashes on towards Rest. They could try and turn it, but they're going to turn for the Baron instead.
TP onto the Baron. The rest of the team making a beat here. They're underneath the waves. They've been spotted, but it's too late. Baron stolen away.
Glory, they know you're there, bud.
Yeah, he's going to get ulted. Jimmy's on the way as well. I don't think he needs to use the Azir ult. They'll be able to just finish this one off. Glory trying to buy as much time as he can, but they all sidestep. A big old sombrero there. Jimmy does take a chunk for their troubles, but
Push going. Sparta as well. I mean, the fact that you managed to get potentially 2 Terrors off this for a pick, you're kind of happy with that.
He's been found. Control and fighting for priority in the mid lane. It's tougher with the Azir Sundisc there to block them a little bit further. Rest fighting for Prio 2. CFO, they would love to get in here and contest the Drake, but it's difficult to move in. That said, Shalcy disagrees. Everybody dives into the back line as Shun trying to get the damage down, but they've gone too deep. The rest of the team couldn't follow. Sparta zoning everyone, and now Rest is alone on the front line. That's one, though, making it 3v4. Rest turns golden as the feathers come down. Rest escapes with his life, and Sparta has to flee as well.
Gemini, everyone dives forward, and he locks Jimmy in place. He locks Rest in place and denies CFO the opportunity to follow up on Shalcy. Artemis starting to push up, which is now where Rest is going to go.
Yeah, flashing forwards, but instant reactions there from Shun. Protects himself with the ultimate. Gemini, the target, turns golden. Rest is in a perfect spot to get into the fray, but actually, they just engage onto him instead. He has to dash away himself. Jimmy hasn't been able to participate just yet. Might have to ult to protect his top laner, but doesn't. Holds on to the ability as Sparta now charges forward. Shalcy into the fray. BJ taken down. No survives with the shield. In goes Jimmy, and then down he falls. Team Wales, they found themselves the fight, and they finally get ahead. But BJ, no! The blast cone betrays him. He gets out with his life. What's happening?
Gore Drinker! Gore Drinker! It's too strong! Gore Drinker keeps BJ alive. But still, Gemini wants to go, wants to try and find him. Still have Glory over on the side. He doesn't know. He wants to try and bait forward the kill onto Gemini, but they will back away. BJ, you can't really go for this flash up on Gemini very, very soon. Can he get it?
Oh, he gets it! Oh no, the goal drinker again! What on earth is going on? It's a battle between the junglers and Gemini comes out on top. But in the meantime, Team Wales, they're just going to try and end the game. Shun still alive here. Xiaoxi buying time for his AD carry. A route onto Bia. The tower shot might just finish it, and it does. Artemis the next target, but he survives. Gold for Shun. The shockwave in, and he finishes it. Glory! Live right now, we can see a replay of Xiaoxi and Shun, absolute heroics to save the game there.
Priority is crucial. Vision is nowhere to be found for Team Wales, but they find the pick.
Team Wales found their way onto the top lane here. Rest is tanky, surviving a long time here. And he actually dashes out over the wall. Xiaoxi in the meantime finds the engage. That's the ult that Jimmian was looking for, and it's absolute carnage in the river. Xiaoxi though is too far forwards. He's surviving for now as Sparta goes forwards, and a stopwatch again. The feathers flying for Shun as he pulls them back in. Sparta surviving, but the rest of his team obliterated. And just when it looks golden for the Whales, it's CFO that fly back in.
Getting smacked in the face by the Oyster. Xiaoxi. Never mind, Xiaoxi making the play. Gemini wants to try and do it. He's trying to keep Sparta at bay. Screw the dragon. They want to end the game. Sparta, is he able to kill Gemini and TP back? Has the Baron recall. Gemini stops him again.
Nicely done. This is not Gemini's first jungle 1v1 in the last few minutes. Manages to stop Sparta resetting, and he'll stop there. He knows he'll die if he goes for any more, but that will be...
No ultimate available for Shun. Jimmy going to TP back into the play as well.
He's here too soon. He's here too soon. They're going to just ult him, surely. In goes Gemini to try and start the fight off. Shun has the damage to take down this Aatrox. Reinforcements arriving in the form of BJ, and they turn it around onto Shun. The bird is not the word anymore. BJ trying to go forwards, but he's overstepped as well. TP in, setting up for the dragon. Bit of damage onto Sparta, pulling onto Rest here. They've got the damage to take him down. Artemis just free firing onto the top lane and flies into the backside and takes out Jimmian. Artemis, queen of the hunt, goddess of the hunt, and king of the rift. Dragon is ignored. Team Wales run to the base.
They can already see it in their eyes. Super minion versus super minion. Sparta needs to try and clear this out. The last tick of the Baron buff is going to try and take them across the finish line. The PCS versus the VCS will be decided now.
It's Shun and Xiaoxi once again to try and defend the Nexus. They did it once as Xiaoxi goes in looking for glory here, but Shun already lost half his HP. Xiaoxi's gone down this time, no stopwatch to save him. The feathers, they're not going to be enough. Bia steps forward, he's happy to sacrifice himself. Glory steps on up for the rest of the team. They're taking down the Nexus. Shun wants it, he's desperate for it, but he's denied. Team Wales, ever the underdog and ever outdoing expectations.
Team